I got DFA'd by a gargoyle. Didn't he know I was giving a lecture, damn it? Bit my kneecap. Oh, it was a leaping attack. It was a leap. So I don't think he was actually above me. I think he was out in front of me, I think. And he was like here, and I stepped forward to where he would have been visible, and then he leapt, just like a predator does. And that's right, these guys don't actually fly, they just have that leaping thing. Okay, a gargoyle. I don't think I fought a gargoyle recently. Zombies' arms have stretched far beyond human limits, skin lengthened into a gruesome fleshy membrane. The rest has become emaciated, thin, rope-like muscles ripping through taut flesh. While it doesn't appear to be able to truly fly, it uses its mutated arms to make shockingly fast leaps through the air. Okay, gargoyle. How tough is a gargoyle? Huh. What happened there? So, he just leapt, and he bit my leg, and I'm bleeding. Okay. So far, it's just me and him. I think we're going to try to take this guy. I need to find out just how bad off we are combat-wise. Hey there, Ramgar. Hey, that came through. So cheers work. I know cheers work. It's the direct donation tip stuff through Streamlabs that I wasn't sure about. So the age-old decision, the other thing that new players mistake or make errors in is you must decide whether you think you can take the critter and any adds with your available stamina pool. Because if I can't, by the time I get to that point in the fight, I'll have burnt my stamina so much, running away will be a non-thing. So in this kind of circumstance, I always check my local environment. How far am I away from cover? The land building would not be a good choice. The house may or may not, but we haven't scouted it yet, so it's a danger. And there's likely to be zombies up that way. Retreating back into the trees is going to be tough against a fast enemy like this. This is one of the fast movers. So yeah, we're gonna give a few give him a few hits. Hey, at least I had safe mode on. Friends don't let friends lecture without safe mode. If you hear me pontificating while moving, feel free to poke me in chat and tell me to put safe mode on. So at least I wasn't doing that. That would have been bad. If I'd just been tapping away without it auto-stopping me. Alright, let's fight. Let's fight. Zoom in. So, as noted, we are going to use Muay Thai. If you weren't around when I showed this earlier, we've got both arms and leg blocks available to us. We have all the techniques unlocked because of our unarmed 5. So, we've got blocking strength bonuses, we've got damage bonuses, and we've got a few flying elbows, knees, and power kicks that are going to do extra damage. I'm curious how much we actually do with 13 strength. So let's go. Alright, safe mode disabled so I can attack. Alright, you deal a powerful kick to the gargoyle for 18 damage. Look at that. So, it's almost down. 22 crit. Oh, it's the elbow. It's the elbow strike for 22. 2 bars left. So, if you don't know how these things work, when you get a critical, that's what... Not all of these are critical based, but the bottom 3 are my critical ones. So, it says down here, activates on a crit, activates on a normal or a crit, and then the flying knee is also on a crit. So when a crit occurs, basically it's rolling dice to see which of these happen. You don't get to pick, you don't get to activate one whenever you want one, that kind of stuff. It's random. So we got the flying, the elbow strike. So we got a critical elbow in for 22 damage at only half of the move cost. Basically, I'm going to get to strike him again because we only used half of our move cost. So we've got enough movement points still to hopefully throw another elbow strike. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see if we can drop him before he gets to attack again. We'd have to get another really heavy hit in. I don't think we're gonna manage it. Are you stunned or anything? Oh, he is stunned. Ah, elbow strike. More details for people that want to know or that don't know. So, elbow strike. It doesn't mention stun in the elbow strike. How did we stun him? Did I stun him with the kick? That doesn't stun. The flying knee stuns. I don't remember getting a flying knee in. We got the kick. We got the elbow. So why is he... Oh, yeah, it does say stun to gargle. Why did we get a stun? I guess that's a normal stun versus a crit ability? Or is the crit... Does the elbow strike always stun and it's just not listed for some reason? No, the tip showed. What I'm having questions about is it's not bit tips through Twitch. It's people that tip direct through into my PayPal account through the Streamlabs link. It's not. I thought it wasn't showing the info on the screen because I didn't remember seeing it flash by, but apparently it's working, and I was just not noticing. I got a big monitor in front of me with a little portion of a screen off to the left side that's got a preview window of what you guys see. And it's hard for me sometimes to catch what's showing in that preview window. Alright, let's fight some more. Let's do some more fighting. It's going well. We drop him before he hits me. Oh, look at that. 17 damage. Another powerful kick. I think we're going to drop him. Then we do 9 and he doesn't go down. So, are we blocking or dodging? We really gotten this many attacks in before he gets to go again? I know the stun hit, but still, that's an elbow, a kick, and he still hasn't gotten the attack off. And another kick. Wow. There we go. Bruised Gargoyle dead. Pulp or not to pulp? Nothing else in the area? Pulp. I don't think the stun is a passive Muay Thai ability. The stance is just the bonus to block strength. Determination is when I take a hit, we get we get a bonus to our block strength and our damage output for 5 turns when we take a hit. So he hit me, so this kicked in. So we were getting a strength 25% strength bonus to our bash damage. That's why some of the numbers were pretty high, because the fight started off with him nibbling my knee, which made me determined to kick his ass. So we got this bonus added in. But the only one I saw of the attack ones was the flying knee had a stun attacked. And then we have a grab break. That's the other reason I wanted this, was for the grab break. Bash attacks can stun without any technique. I assumed it was something like that. It was just intrinsic to the bash attack. Cool. We got lucky with the bash attack stun. I'll take it. Alright, so we're back in good shape. Let's go back to safe mode. Yeah, they're not... I wasn't horribly worried about him. I knew he wasn't on that level of toughness, but I didn't know their base speed. 65 seems pretty low. 65 plus 20% for this run. I think I was moving up towards this house, wasn't I? I forget. Ham radio. Not too worried about electronics. Is that a duffel bag? Is that a duffel bag? Did you really give me a duffel bag? Duffel bag. Dropping gear. Dropping gear. Alright, we'll take a duffel bag. Now I'm going to have to be concerned about dropping the duffel bag. Losing blood. I don't really care. So I do have the world set on 25% item drop rate, so it's going to be sparse, you know, because it wasn't hard enough. Well, that was a pretty poor house. How long have we been playing this challenge? 3 hours and 11 minutes. Okay, still trying to get out of town. Time is it? 2100, still early. Fortunately, the rest of the houses I can get to, I don't want to go up to this one or these. And going out this way puts me out in the open. I think I'm going to come back out. We'll creep down and we'll see if we can kind of hug the edge of the forest here and get to this one. I'm getting worried though, because my... for planning ahead, having the forest nearby benefits me for cover purposes. It slows me down, but it slows the enemy down as well for movement rate because of all the higher costs. As long as I don't have foraging on. And this open terrain is harder for me to escape from the enemies. Alright, let's give it a try though. Safe mode is on. Tappy tappy, tappy tappy tappy. Uh-oh. Computers lighting up the area. Stay away from them. Got a little shocker down to my south. Now I gotta move without safe mode on, so I gotta be a little more cautious. So I don't want to reset my safe mode or safe list that thing. Anything in the trash bins? A bunny rabbit? Do I want the battery? Yeah, we'll take the battery. Oh, I saw a bunny rabbit. I saw one, an actual bunny rabbit. It was over here. Took off that way. Alright, so skeletal shocker. Skull zombie, same area. Uh-oh. Isn't this the house that has usually the NPCs? This is like a, I want to say a recruiting center or something. Yeah, that's what this one is. Boots, heels, socks, unitard. Apparently I'm an odd-sized person. Hey, there are things that fit me. I was wondering if they'd ever show up. Ooh, bandana. Should I wear the bandana to help cut down the risk of the cold? 1 environmental protection. Let's risk it. Ooh, leather chaps. Faux fur trench coat. Balaclava. No environmental. More dolls. Ah, standard pot. Cool. Get rid of this cast iron pot. Come here, standard pot. I'm assuming it is smaller, right? 1.21, 210 versus 6 pounds. 5.5 pounds lighter and a little bit less volume. So yes, give me the standard pot, please. And we'll take another battery charge. Crouch mode. Porch drink. That is too much activity over there. So if you're wondering why I go to crouch mode when nothing can see me, it's because it's also cutting down on the sound that I make. If I just walked up to this normally, the sound might have been loud enough for these to hear me and then try to break through to get to me, because they try to get to the sound source. So I go to crouch mode when I know that I need to cut down on the sound that I make. So, as you can see, sound 6 while walking normally, that would have been plenty for them to be able to hear me, versus sound 0. So in this particular playthrough, I've got to really try to pay attention to that. I don't normally need to worry to that degree, In this one, I'll do whatever I can to minimize my my trail. Now we're getting towards the front of the building. I'm going to start crouching again. Time passage is less of a concern for me than getting detected. Don't care. Alright, looks like that's it. Let's see. Shuffle this way, see if we can get to... The other problem is it's one way in and out without having to break something down. All the windows are boarded, front door's boarded, so if I try to go in there, something's chasing me, getting back out again is going to be rough. I may or may not be able to get a door down or a window open before whatever catches me. So I can't use this as a defensive structure. Well, incandescent husk and a shocker brute. What the hell? That would be dueling incandescent husks. Do they hurt each other? I've never actually checked that. Do incandescent husks that are hugging damage each other? Are they killing each other, and are they killing the shocker brute as well? We're finding all sorts of interesting mysteries in this run. I'm losing track of all my curious questions. Huh. I never thought of that before. Are shock zombies resistant to shock? I ask these questions, you know, for you guys to look up. I'm just a curious type. I got a noise closer to me to worry about as well. So he's also bleeding. He didn't get that from shock. There's a fence right here. They're making the terrain look weird. Is there a sewer down that way? Can't quite see... Unless there's a sewer there, I don't quite see why there's so many shocks down that way. They're right next to the garden. I don't know. Curious. I'm deciding not to go here, though. I'm a little too far in, a little far away from my comfort point. Fortunately, we got all these shocks down here, meaning this is probably not a good idea. So I think we're down to pulling back onto the road and just kind of walking down the road. Which I was hoping to avoid. Because once we leave this mapped area at night, I'm not going to be able to see where we're going or what I'm moving towards, and it really cuts down on my ability to make plans. Yeah, I don't want to go into that house. I don't have a safe retreat point. So... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Skull zombie. Follow my scent trail. Uh-oh. 2 skull zombies. Now it's getting a little dicey. Let's see. 2 skull zombies on my scent trail. They haven't spotted me directly yet. I could lead them up and then try to go around. Hey, Ardent Drub. Thanks very much for dropping some gift subs. Have some rare limited edition zombie dogs. Don't spend them all in one place. Pondering my options while all the binging bonging goes on. One more, or is that it? One more. Grutchink. Okay, all the bonging's done for the moment. Let's try to get away from these guys. So, we're gonna go to run mode. Just try to get a few steps ahead of them. I'm gonna start curving up into the woods here. Whoops! Well, hopefully we can kill a Sproglodyte quick. They're hard to hit. Powerful kick for 17. Stunned. Love it. Alright, keep moving. More important that I get away from these other guys. Alright, I think we hopefully lost them. They could be trailing along behind me. I can't really tell. Vehicle. Okay, what to do, what to do. If I go south, we have no cover. I can deal, as you can see, with little things without too much difficulty. I don't know what's down the road. We're still a good 8 hours away from dawn. I don't think this is full of shockers. That's a different... There are other things that are, like the various electric plants and the sewer system and so on. But I don't think this serving area... Well, I can't say that, honestly. I can't remember the last time I actually went and looked at one of these. I just know there's not usually anything there I care about, and I just ignore the few that I see. But I don't think there's anything there. Let's go take a look. If they're shock zombies, we'll see them from a long way out, so... Alright, we can go back to safe mode finally. Well, hi there, vehicle. What you got inside? Sunglasses. Another working vehicle? Except for whatever the fault is. Let's check what the fault is. You know, I can't drive vehicles, but I can diagnose engine problems. Activate headlamp. Examine. Mend. Oh, nope, that's not going anywhere. Faulty starter motor, faulty immobilizer, faulty drive belt, faulty fuel pump. Okay. Not a working vehicle. We should go about our business. So we're at the intersection. We are at the intersection. I gotta wear my sunglasses at night. I don't have sunglasses. I didn't pick them up. I don't own sunglasses. Sun up. Regardless of the song, I am not going to wear my sunglasses. Goddamn predators out in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Oh, man. Huh. Well, that's not fun. We might have to see how well we do against a predator. Hope for a stun. So if you're not aware, predators are super dangerous, but they're glass cannons. Good old MMO term from the good old days, back in the way back. So, glass cannon means they output a lot of damage, but they can't take much damage. They're made of glass, but they shoot a big cannon. So, glass cannon. So if you can get good hits on them, that's the hard part. They're quick and dodgy, but if you can land good hits, they don't stay up long. But man, they can do a lot of damage in the time that they're near you. And if there's more than one, that's when the fun really starts. There has not been a single normal zombie yet. No. I'm not sure there are any after 2.5 years of evolution. 2.5 years, there could be 0 regular zombies. Here's the part I worried about. Out in the open, essentially. I can't outrun a predator. It's faster than me by quite a margin. If I had a building or a closer vehicle, we know there is a vehicle here, but that's a bit of a run. At a full sprint, I can probably keep ahead of it, but I'll be burnt on stamina by the time he arrives, and then everything I do will take extra time. I think we might have to fight this predator. It's going to be ugly. I do have some bandages for the inevitable bleeding wounds. They lacerate the hell out of you, so there's going to be a lot of blood if he actually lands some blows. I would love to get the duffel bag dumped, but it's going to take so long. Oh, I really need to dump the duffel bag. I really want to dump the duffel bag. This is the danger. He's so close now, there's no chance I can actually dump it. I think I'll have to burn too much stamina to dump it safely before he gets to me. What'll probably happen is I'll sprint, burn my stamina, try to dump the duffel bag, and it'll take so many action points, he'll actually get on me and hit me a bunch of times before it completes, which could put me in a worse position than I'm in now. So, the trick is, the duffel bag is being worn, but is not full of gear, so we're actually only at 23 torso encumbrance. We have high enough skill to offset the negatives for that, so I think the better call was probably to hold my ground, wait for him to do his hop, and then smash into him. Ignore the duffel bag for the moment, because the duffel bag is full of nothing. So we're wearing it, it'll probably get hit and torn up, but it's not adding, it's only adding the +5 instead of a huge amount. So yeah, we're gonna keep the duffel bag. Alright, all the things you think about. So we gotta turn off safe mode. Block with the mustache. Lead with the face. Yeah, I can work on vehicles and such. I just can't press Shift 6. You can't use, basically it disables using that hotkey, which is what you need in order to activate any kind of vehicle. Whether it's driving a bike or a tricycle or a car or whatever, you got to be able to hit Shift 6 to activate the vehicle. That's the only thing you're not allowed to do. But you can take parts off, you can do all the other stuff. Alright, anything else? It's also too late to... I don't have any stronger painkillers than the aspirin. I'm just worried, as always, that it's not this I'm worried about. It's his 3 buddies that's running in a pack, that he's just a leading charge. That's what worries me. Alright, I'm going to walk backwards, and as soon as he lands next to me, if he doesn't get a swing of his own, I'm going to hit him. That's the trick to these guys, really, is maneuvering in such a way that they have to use up all their action points with a leap. Then you smash them, and hopefully you get one of your quick strikes, and you can either move away or try to smash them to finish them. So, let's find out what happens. We'll do close-up mode. Still in walk mode. There's his leap. I need him to do that again. He's probably not going to. He's going to step next to me and get an attack. That's how quick he is. I think I'm going to try to force a second leap. Let's run to keep pace. Then we'll walk. That was a normal walk, I think. Come on, do your leap. I'm also moving myself away from the possibility of other things that were up there. As long as I can maintain this without him draining my stamina, I'm going to keep doing this. Alright, he's adjacent. And he has not yet gotten attacked. Free fire mode. Full strength predator against, you know, me. Man with no name. Let's see how this goes. First strike, please, please hit and get a stun. Nope. Hit me in the head and torso and knocked me down. I love predators. They're so ridiculous. Okay, I missed. He did his leap. That was all great. I timed it exactly the way I wanted to, but we missed our swing. He bit me in the head, bit me in the torso, or impaled me in the torso and knocked me to the floor. Goddamn predators. Now I'm going to get munched again while I get back up. And again. Alright. Let's try this again. Please don't miss. I really don't want to die to one predator. I dealt a powerful kick for 17. 17 only took off 1 bar. This is not looking good. We have a 120% speed predator. He's going to get so many attacks. We might die to just 1 predator. There's very little I can do about it. So we got a powerful kick in. No stuns or anything, unfortunately. I missed. We got most of the damage blocked. Oh, come on. You got to stop this missing stuff. Not good. Blocked with my leg. More bleeding. The other problem is he hits so much and causes so much bleeding, but also the pain skyrockets with this guy. more so than just about any other zombie. Maybe the gator zombies do as much. But this becomes debilitating pretty quick as the pain starts dropping my speed. I get slower and slower, but he's still hyperspeed. So it's a rapidly escalating bad situation. Oh boy. Duffel bag cut, messenger bag cut, hits my torso. We got him for a whole 5 that time. Now we're up to distracting pain. Yeah, it's looking like we might die to a single predator. And not a damn thing I can really do about it. We even got him at half yet? Not even at half yet. Oh, god damn it. There's 2 misses in a row. I'm missing way more than I'm hitting. Look at this. We haven't gotten any damage in like 7 rounds. That by itself is going to put paid to this run. Damn it, I don't have quite enough. Oh, we're only down to 3 now. Ouch. There's really no strategy here. Well, we're done. We're dead. No way we can win it. So, 1 single predator done. And it was all the duffel bag. The duffel bag. It was the fault of the duffel bag. I wasn't kidding. That 20% on a predator is ridiculous. Alright, well, there you go. Ugh, and you wonder why I was so scared of predators in the city. Wow. Well, they're supposed to be glass cannons. The problem is I missed 14,000 times. If we'd actually landed any decent-sized blows, we would have been okay. But I missed, and the duffel bag on its own doesn't account for that. I think we got a combination of some really bad early rolls, and then the pain train started steamrolling us after that. So, oh yeah, they're bad on their own, but when you increase their speed by 20%, then they get even more attacks. Yeah, I mean, there's no strategy there. I tried to set it up as best I could. The only thing I could have done was drop the duffel bag, which would have given us a slightly better chance to hit. But it wouldn't have countered the 20 or 30 misses that we had in that series there. So, I don't know. That's unfortunate. Huh. Well, let's see. Just trying to think through anything else I could have changed. With the map we had, running away from them was a no-go. Well, the problem, I don't disagree with you. It's obvious that dropping the bag would have been better. The problem is timing. Everybody likes to give me advice on this kind of stuff, but they don't consider how long it takes to perform the action. I would have to have moved a significant distance away from him in order to drop the duffel bag. It's not an instantaneous thing. It doesn't just magically appear on the ground. It takes a bunch of action points to take stuff off like that. So the trick is to know or have a feeling for how many points it's going to take to actually get that thing on the ground. If I'm not far enough away, then I start to do it, and then he jumps on me and hits me 5 times. Then the duffel bag hits the ground. Then I start fighting at pain moderate already, and I'm actually worse off than when I started. So it's a tricky business. It's not as simple as just, oh, you should have dropped the duffel bag. Because it's either I would have had to burn a significant amount of stamina getting far enough away for that to have actually worked, or just gone like I did and just shrugged it off. The duffel bag was only adding a very little bit because it had no contents. There was absolutely nothing in the duffel bag. So I didn't gauge that the advantage of dropping duffel bag was going to be worth the additional drain in my stamina. We didn't actually use that much stamina, funnily enough, because we could never get any hits, and eventually he just ripped us up pretty good. So yeah, the pain is bad. I expected the pain. That's why I talked about I didn't have anything painkiller more heavy than the aspirin. Usually for predator fights, if I have the opportunity, I'll pop a codeine or something to try to have it in my system before the fight starts to slightly offset the pain drain. But yeah. Oh, believe me, I wish also that taking stuff off and dropping stuff would have the action time, but it doesn't. So that is unfortunate. I've been complaining about that for quite a while, because I've gotten the health surprised out of me a number of times when I went to drop something or change status on something like that, and 1,000 rounds go by, seconds go by. Okay, well, we're dead. Watch the last moment of your life. Nah, I think we got it pretty figured. We got et by a predator. We got to do a little bit of creeping around town. I killed a few low-level zombies, but damn, predators at 120%. I might have to do a test and see if this guy could ever kill a predator at 120%. Load into a world, teleport away, just summon a predator and try to fight him. give him the knuckles and then see what happens. We either got really unlucky or we're never going to win that fight. I'm not sure which, because we only got him down to like half. So I'm curious. I might do that. Okay, we're done. We're out. Lost among the billions. World resets. I'll have to get some thoughts on adjusting things. We got kind of pretty lucky on that one with the way the hospital set up and the church was with me getting out initially. But as you can see, no standard zombies were seen anywhere. Here, let's do this, actually. This will be fun. Let me show you. New game, preset. 28 days. 28 days. We'll jump into a world and we'll just teleport down to the ground level and look at all the zombies. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Finished. Sure. Teleport, long range. Yes. Ground floor, huh? Put me in the intersection. Alright, so here's the list. Nothing bright, glaring red on that list. Hey, there's a fat zombie. Fat zombie. Zombie cop. Ashen Brawler is the same color as a shady zombie. Since when? Since when are these two equivalent danger levels? That's funny. That's funny. Guess they put a lot of status on that sneaking up on you in the dark stuff. Predators. Standard technician. Yeah, I didn't think techs had any kind of upgrade path. Night Stalker. Yeah, I think Howling Waif is the lowest of the child zombies we saw, and we saw one fat zombie and one cop zombie. Oh, there's a hazmat. So yeah, that's the kind of thing we're looking at. That's the crowd. Oh, Grocery Bot. Grocery Bot's gonna take care of business for me. He'll kill them all. Grocery Bot will be my savior. I really liked the multiple incandescent husks right next to each other, though. But yeah, this is the kind of world I'm trying to roll around in, and I'm gonna bet you 75% of my deaths is we got all these sources. 75% of my deaths are gonna be these yahoos right here, the predators. They're just so ridiculously powerful. Night vision, super speed, super dodgy, hard to hit. Hits hard through just about any kind of armor. It's just ridiculous. And there's so many of them. There's just so many predators on this kind of a map. So it's hard for me to get anywhere without having a face full of predator. Hey there, nice little doggy. The good old hulking horror. So, yeah. But that's what we're dealing with. There's a sewer. All of the shock zombies have upgraded to brutes and incandescents in the sewer. Alright, well there you go. I warned you at the beginning, this was a ridiculously hard one, and more so than I actually figured with the predators being able to shred me up like that. And there's nothing you can really do to avoid them. They see better at night than you can, and they're just going to be on you when they're on you. So if I can't kill a single predator, the run's pretty much not going to be possible for the most part, barring just sheer random luck. And I don't like sheer random luck runs. So I didn't really look. Juggernaut's white. I agree with that. I think Juggernaut should be white. I get constantly asked, how do I kill skeletal juggernauts? You don't. You just walk away. They're stupid slow. You just walk away from them. You can hop on one leg away from these things. Why are you bothering to try to kill them? They're stupid hard to kill without high-end weaponry or skills, and there's no point. Not like they're going to drop some super unique item. Just walk away from them. No need to kill the damn things. The world's full of them. You killing that one is not going to tip the balance. Okay, well, that'll be it for this evening. We only got about 15-20 minutes left. I'm not going to start up a new run between now and then, so we'll save it for Friday. We'll give it one more try on Friday. I'll do some testing, and I'll do some pondering. I might adjust it a smidge, maybe dial back the speed to 110 instead of 120, something like that. That won't make a super huge change on some of them, but I got to do testing on the predators because they're the #1 thing that's going to cause me problems by far. You wanted to see the predator test? All right, I can do the predator test. We got time for the predator test. Teleport long range. Let's get out of wherever here is. Turn off safe mode. Spawn Knuckles. Give me my nail Knuckles. Wield my nail Knuckles. All right, we are a fully armed and operational Battle Muay Thai guy. We have our nail knuckles, we have our gear, no duffel bag this time. Actually, let's make an even trade. Duffel bag. Oops. Duffel bag. Where? Alright, that pretty much approximates. We were actually at 23, I think. What else did I have on my torso? What did I put on? I had stuff in the bags. That probably would account for it. 20 is close enough. 20 is close enough. Alright, let's put a save in here. That way we can reload and test a couple of times. Yeah, I can spawn in some things. Let's spawn in some books. Give me a comic book. Give me 100 comic books. Really? I can hold 100 comic books? Apparently I can. What's my encumbrance? 37, that's a little much. Let's drop 457 of those comic books. 33. Was I at 33? Am I remembering right? I think 33 was what I was at. Like 28 plus 5, I think it was. Whatever, close enough. 27? 27? How many comic books is that? You gotta tell it to me in a number I can understand. It's comic book volumes. That's what I need to know. How much comic books volumes is that? 29. We're almost there. Oops. Oh, now we dropped to 26. See? Now they're being difficult. Give me 2 of the comic books back. Damn it. 26. We're going with 26. 26 is the number. Alright, resave. Spawn monster. You know, we want that kind. Predator. We'll put them a few spaces away, and we'll simulate the test again. Put the save back in. Okay. Fight! There's his hop. Alright, that's exactly the circumstance we started in that other fight. He hopped directly adjacent, and I got the first shot in. Nothing else really changes, so let's just basically hold down the key and see what happens. We got a couple of hits in, but man, the damage is way lower. Look at these. Look at these. What happened to those 17s and 18s? This guy's got some protection. Now we've taken a hit, so our Muay Thai bonus should be kicking in. So now we've got the determination bonus. So we're getting the bash damage increased by 25% of strength. So that's actually going to be a fairly significant amount. Got a 13 strength, so 25% of that's what, 4 and some? 4 and a quarter? So that'll help. Push us up into the 12, 13 range, hopefully. Assuming we land hits. There's the kick for 19. Down to 2 bars. It's going downhill quick, though. We're down to 88 speed. Strength and the other stats are dropping. Well, we got him, and he only really did damage to my arms. So I maintain that we just had a string of really bad luck right at the beginning. We missed a ton of strikes. So the damage dropped back down once our 5-turn bonus looked timed out. But we were still landing, even 5 and 6 will get rid of them eventually if you're actually landing blows with the occasional critical landing. Like I said, he doesn't have that many hit points. We were nowhere near death on this one. It was going downhill. If we had spent much longer, our speed rating keep dropping would have been significant. But that's nowhere near what happened last time. Yeah, some lucky early dodges. I mean, whatever. It's the random factor that I can't control. But I think we got a string of bad luck either on the offensive attacks or on the defensive dodges and all that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of this damage is blocks. I mean, he was hitting us occasionally, but right there you blocked nearly all of it. Notice all the arm blocks? So the Muay Thai was doing great. It's just that we don't have any protection on our arms to absorb the damage. So we took almost all the damage from the blocks. So, yeah. I agree. This time we didn't miss a massive number of times, so we got screwed by random. Well, that gives me some hope that we can kill a lone predator if I can keep it isolated and then not fight anything else for quite a while the pain goes away. So it's not an instant death sentence. We just got we got really unlucky. That happens. Yeah, got to plan around that, and there's not much I could have done in that situation. It's theoretically possible I could have run for that vehicle, but I think by the time I got to it and got the door open and got inside, it's kind of tricky business timing-wise with the predators and all that, and their ability to leap. But I might possibly have been able to get into the vehicle and get the door closed, and then gone out the other side and kept him trapped on the other side. There's a small likelihood of that, but it's really hard to gauge the stamina drain over that distance and his movement bonus and all that. With the 20% speed change, really hard for me to guesstimate. I don't have the feel like I do after thousands of hours of playing the standard speeds. So, see how a second fight goes? Alright, we can do one more. That'll be the last one. We'll just, you know, do the magical go away buttons. Second fight, no bag? Sure. No problem. I gotta teleport a little bit. Oh, let's do that experiment. Let's see how close he gets to me when I drop the duffel bag. This will be a useful experiment. Short range. Let's see. We'll get, what, 15 spaces away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's farther than my night vision would have been. So he would have been about... Well, I can only see 5, so that's twice as far as I can see with my night vision. I can see 5, and then he's 10 further out than that. So I would have been guessing his position to get to this point. So we'll see how close he gets when I drop the duffel bag. Oh, duffel bag's got 12 items. Oh, it's got all my comic books. That's fine. Drop duffel bag. Yeah, so he almost got to me. One more round or turn, and he would have been able to leap. That's as far as he can leap. So next round, he would have been on me. So, like I said, it's a tricky thing trying to guesstimate how much lead time you need to get something like that off your shoulder. If you guess wrong, he gets a bunch of free attacks, and then you're worse off than if you just kept it on to begin with. All right, are we also wanting to get rid of the messenger bag or just the duffel bag? We'll go full-on maximum protection value, so let's teleport again. The other way. We'll dump the messenger bag this time. And once again, he's one hop away from me. Now, I know. I'm aware of this stuff after many times of getting surprised by it. I constantly have to explain to people that tell me, well, just do this or just do that, that there are intermediate steps involved that take action points that make what they're suggesting non-viable. Okay, we're gonna just do a straight-up fight this time. There's the leap. We're back in business. We've got essentially no encumbrance. We'll see how this fight goes. Oh, we missed our lead off. 2 misses. He missed as well, though. I got a dodge, so we're back to equal stares. I missed for a 3rd time. We're 0 for 3. 0 for 4. 0 for 5. This is why I fear RNG and predators. Hey, we finally got a 30-point kick in. Look at that. And stun. Followed by a 6-point kick. Well, I'm not as impressed with the 6-point kick. Miss. Miss. Another good 11-point. Yeah. I mean, that one looked pretty easy. But it was definitely not just because of the drop bag. It doesn't affect combat that much. Hey there, messenger bag. Good old 10 encumbrance. Stupid predator. That 30-point kick was pretty hefty. 1/3 of his health off that one kick. What else did we get? I wasn't really watching. Yeah, I mean, 20-point kick, 15-point crit. We got way more crits off of this guy. 30-point crit. Those are just random. I can't control those. So, we got a lot of really, really heavy full crits on him this time. Yeah, he got that impaling knockdown strike. That didn't help either. He got that and that plus the 2nd round attack for free when I was standing up. So, a whole bunch of stuff happened. I mean, I understand why it happened. I know exactly why it happened. So, no way I could have set the fight up really any better. Other than running a little further to drop the duffel bag to minor difference. But it came down to my missing a bunch, him getting that early crit knockdown, and me not getting any big crits. So, oh wells. Let's quit on out again. Reset the world. So, I tried to build a character. I built him specifically to try to make sure he could handle predators. And that's the reason why I built him out with the Muay Thai and so on. So he could do it weaponless. I didn't have to rely on any of that stuff. He could do it right out of the gate. And I was hoping he'd be able to actually kill a predator, an odd predator. I mean, he can't take on packs of them or multiples or anything. But the here and there predator I was hoping to avoid. And it looks like he can. It's just still down quite a bit to luck. He's not that much stronger that he can just kill them without still being susceptible to the RNG. Swinging too hard the other direction. So, yeah. I'm not sure if I'll change something. I might still dial it down slightly, but I think it's going to come down a lot of times to where we end up in or on the hospital. I'm a little puzzled about what's going on with the hospital generation. It never puts me inside it. It's always adjacent and or on a weird roof position where there's no way down, but just jumping off. So I'll have to give it some thought. I don't want to give up on the general challenge, but I might adjust it, nudge it here and there, pick a different building or something. So, most likely that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to pick a different building than the hospital. So, doctor's office? Yeah, doctor's office would work thematically. I'd have to pick a different scenario, so I'd have to rebuild the character, because the doctor's office isn't an option on the large building scenario. So, I'd have to pick a different scenario, which means I'm going to I'll have a slightly different point balance, and I'll have to rebuild the character slightly. But doctor's office is a good idea. We can RP it, theme it that the doctor had a hidden basement that he was doing cryogenic research in. He was a mad doctor, and so I kind of crawled up out of there into the doctor's office. So that might work. I'll just have to tinker with the build a little bit. And or go not quite full standard. We'll see. Okay, well that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. As always, greatly appreciate the support for the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with some more, streaming. There's a small chance I might stream a little bit more this evening. Some more Vintage Story on my solo game. I I gotta let Zombie Dog take me for a walk and get a snack. So I may not. We'll see. But otherwise, I'll definitely be back tomorrow. I'm looking to put Star Sector on the channel. I have not played it. I've owned it for like a decade. I've been waiting for updates and updates. So I'll get the schedule updated with some other stuff as well. Other than that, hope to see you tomorrow or in the future. We'll be back on Friday for more